YouTube, welcome back to Cassandra's Kitchen, where I eat to live and not live to eat. Today we're going to be doing a simple tuna wrap. So vegan tuna, that is. So if you're interested in seeing how I make this delicious vegan tuna wrap, stay tuned and I'll show you. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to be doing our vegan tuna wrap. And so what we're going to need, of course, for our tuna, I'm using the Good Catch plant-based tuna. It's naked in water. They have another one, I think, in oil, but I always like to get the one naked in water. It is with soy, so I have the non-GMO. I would say anytime you're going to use soy, corn, things like that, you want to make sure that it's got the non-GMO verified on here, because within the United States, if you don't know that, we have the largest GMO crops than in the world. So if it does not say that, our corn, our soy, our cotton, things like that are going to be genetically modified. So you definitely want to make sure, when I buy things that I know that has soy in it, I make sure that it's that it's non-GMO or organic. And then also corn. You notice I don't really use a lot of corn on my channel, but when I do, I make sure that it's non-GMO or organic, only because it's genetically modified, and so I don't want to eat anything that's been genetically modified if I can avoid it. So they're supposed to keep it on the packages. Now, if you go outside of our country, you may not have that problem, but here in the United States, and I want to do a Cassandra's tip on that as well, because there's a lot of things that's in our food that is banned from other countries. There's a lot of things that are allowed, and I don't know if you all know this, but a lot of our beef, a lot of the beef, the pig, the dairy and all that, and that we don't eat on our channel anyway, but it's banned in other countries, and we can't even sell it because the way it's processed here, the way they raise it. So that's just a whole nother story. I went on a little tangent, so I apologize. But yeah, so I'm going to be using the Good Catch plant-based tuna, and I'm also going to be using, I just tried these. These are really good. They're real bread, simple ingredients. These are also non-GMO, but they're the Lavish flatbreads, whole grain and flax seeds. These are by Artoria's Family Bakery. So we're going to use these to make our wraps in. I'm going to be using my Follow Your Heart smoked Gouda. And again, you can omit any of the ingredients if you don't like them. We have some cucumber, we have some tomato, some onion, and some shallots. I'm going to put a little bit of the shallots in the mixture and onion on my sandwich, which they both taste like onion to me, but I just love onion. So I got some fresh organic green leaf lettuce. And I'm going to be mixing within the tuna my Hellmann's vegan mayo. And I get the green one. They used to sell the brown labeled one. This one doesn't have soy in it, so I love the fact that they had two to choose from. This is the non-soy. I think this is with sunflower. And then I'm using my Best Made dill relish. I love, 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 love dill relish. I love the sweet relish occasionally, but dill relish has just stole my heart because I make my tartar sauce with it, and it just gives it that extra little kick. So I love dill relish. And then I'm just going to put a little salt, pepper, maybe a little smoked paprika in there just to give it a little bit more flavor. So, like I said, quick, easy, but it's going to be so good. So what we're going to do first off, we're going to get our tuna out of here, our plant-based tuna. I got to be careful because I get a lot of negative feedback if I say tuna or if I say something, but it's a vegan show, and so everything on here is going to be either, made with plants. So, but we're going to get our tuna out of the bag. And I would say when you're making this, I like my sandwich to be, when I was eating regular tuna, I like it a little thick. So I would just suggest maybe not putting as much mayo in here, because you don't want it running. So it looks sort of like To me, when you look at it, it looks like chicken pieces. Looks more like chicken pieces to me than it does tuna. So that's what it looks like, but you can crumble it up. It's real easy, but it's firm, but you can crumble it up, crunch it down. And let me just grab a fork. This will make it a little bit easier with a fork, and then I want to rinse this off because I'm going to have to get my tartar sauce and stuff. I mean, my dill relish out. Okay. So that's that. That's that off. Love this little spoon because it drains the liquid. I don't have to get that much juice down in here. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of break this down just a little bit, but I don't like it all the way broken down because I like my sandwich to have a little bit of texture in there, which is perfect. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of shallots in here. So everything else is going to just be kind of topping the actual sandwich, or the wrap, I should say. But down in here, I'm going to put just a little bit of these shallots. Shallots are so good. I mean, they're a part of the onion family, and they taste like onion, but they just got this different little kick to them. I don't know. I love putting it in my tartar sauce. Okay. We just need a little bit of those because we're going to have onions in there as well. I'm just going to put, y'all know me. There she go with her smoked paprika. Yes, I love that smoky flavor. It just brightens up and brings to life your food. Put a little black pepper. I love pepper, so, and when I'm making my salad, I love to sprinkle a whole bunch of pepper on there. And just a pinch of salt. We don't want a lot of salt, because just a little pinch. So, okay. Just kind of mix this around in here. But this is simple and easy. I don't know. I love tuna. When I was eating tuna a lot, I love me some tuna. And I would put it on my salads. I would go to Jimmy John's. They used to have this great ultimate tuna sandwich. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so, and then my husband and my daughter, they still eat fish. My husband's more pescatarian, and my daughter. But they'll get tuna. They'll make sure they get the wild caught tuna. So I would suggest that. And but y'all, I'm excited to see, because my husband's taking me to Jamaica for my birthday is next week. So we're going to be in Montego Bay, and I can't wait to see what their jerk ideas are, so I can come back and kind of mimic some on my channel. I am super excited about that. So yes, just to see what they use, some of their seasonings and stuff, just to get some of their cultural ideas and bring them home. I'm excited to do that. So we might have some new things coming on the channel, because I see a lot of ideas, but when you go to their native country and you're getting it fresh from like the way they make it, not the way we make it over here, it's just going to be so amazing. So I can't wait to get some ideas to bring back home. So, all right. So I put some some dill in there. I'm going to put, I know it wouldn't be Cassandra's kitchen if I ain't make a mess. I just start off with a little bit of mayo first, because like I said, I don't want this to be too runny. Okay. My husband probably somewhere shaking his head like, there she go. Y'all know I make a mess. Don't judge me. They say the best cooks are messy, so I don't know how true that is, but I think I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm learning this whole vegan thing. So this channel was birthed not too long ago, little over a year. I think it was a year in February when I launched the channel. And so this is a new journey for me. And I was, y'all heard a little bit of my testimony, and I just believe God wanted me to share what I was doing with the world. So I started this channel. And so a lot of the recipes, I'm being inspired by the things I ate before I went vegan. And so, but man, I'm telling y'all, I used to throw down in the kitchen, and I think I still do in a sense. But everybody would always come to the house looking for me to cook. And so, but when I transitioned, my lifestyle changed, I try to bring over those ideas. So y'all see on my channel, I'm not just soul food. I'm not just trying. I mean, I give you a little bit of everything because that's how I cooked. You know, I love to make different foods, and so that's how I would cook on my channel. And that's what I try to do now. You know, while I'm eating vegan, I get ideas, and it's a learning curve. You know, you try and you go. Like my first macaroni and cheese I made, it wasn't that great, but the second one out there, oh my gosh, I love that one even the more. So you just learn as you go. You pick up things, tips. Okay, so this is I don't want to add no more mayo. You can add as much mayo as you want, but this is kind of the texture I was going for. Just kind of not too runny, not too, you know, just maybe it looks like tuna. And so it's got the mayo, the dill, the shallots, and it's got a little salt, pepper, and some smoked paprika. So I'm gonna take a little taste. It's meaty. So that's good. I don't think I want to put nothing else in there. Nothing. And I think I'm good with this. Good with that. Clean that off here. Alrighty. Now, throw this away. Alright. So then what we're going to put on here, got my little onion container. I love this little onion container because I keep my onions in there. I'm just going to slice a couple thin slices of onion just to go onto the actual wrap itself. And I say a couple slices, but this is a half an onion, so I like onion. I don't know, it just does something to me, but boy, I tell you, I had onion on my sandwich last night. And you eat onion before you go to bed and you don't brush your teeth before you go to bed, which you should. Oh my gosh. Whew. That's a whole nother story. Then I'll do a little bit of tomato. I like to cut my tomatoes thin. And because, you know, they make such a mess on your sandwich. And then I'm trying to be thin on this one anyway because this tomato was actually getting a little old. So I had to use it up. Okay. And got a few cucumbers here, but I'm going to cut a couple more of my thin sliced cucumbers. I love cucumbers. One of my favorite snacks is cucumbers and hummus. I love hummus. I love making it. I love Kroger, not Kroger, but Sam's Club. They have this plain one, the Members Mark brand. It is so good. And you can add your own flavor. My husband, and he'll come and like put some sun-dried tomato. He'll blend in some sun-dried tomatoes and put his own little heat in there. It's really delicious. So y'all, these are real thin. These are great for making flatbread pizzas or just sandwiches, rolls. I tried these. These are really good, and they're not heavy. They're really thin, and I try to avoid a lot of bread. And when I do eat bread, I stick more to the Ezekiel bread, only because I'm trying to avoid all that extra, y'all know, bread, pastas, and things like that. They can do damage to a girl's figure. But I try to avoid it as much as I can, but I love it. So when I do have bread, I want it to be a healthy bread, a flat bread, not just overbearing with bread. So, but I have some washed green leaf lettuce. I want these big pieces. They're still a little wet. I'm gonna try to dry them, shake off the excess water there. So we're gonna put our little green leaf lettuce in here. Make sure this excess water is out. I love a lot of green, so whenever you eat, or whenever I eat, I put extra green because I just love the greens and they're good for you. So I have that, and then we're going to do our cucumbers, more green. Actually, I'm going to do the cucumbers on top of that to kind of split the colors up. Like that really matters, but I wanted some avocado, and my avocados are slightly hard right now, so I won't put no avocado slices on here. I was like, oh man, the avocados are just a little bit too firm. I need to sit a couple of them out of the refrigerator. That way they'll unthaw. Or not unthaw, there I go. They'll ripen better. So my brain goes 1,000 miles an hour sometimes, and I'll be like, that ain't what I meant to say. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of pepper on top of my veggies because I like that. And then we're just gonna now, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Out of sight, out of mind, my cheese. And cheese is optional, but I want my cheese on here. I actually wanted the cheese on the bottom of my lettuce, so to stick to the bread. Okay, there we go. All right, and then we're gonna put on our tuna. And this is very good in the refrigerator, but because my relish and mayo was cold, so it's not like warm. So, but if you like it really cold, it tastes really good. And that's why I say, if you're gonna make it, don't put that much mayo in there, because you know the mayo and stuff start to break down and be kind of runny, and I don't like it like that. And you can always add more if you need it, but just a little bit to mix it up really good. That would be my suggestion. If you're making it, you make it how you like it. I just don't like it running out of my sandwich. You know, just being real soggy and runny. Okay, so here we go. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna try to roll this baby. Which way do I wanna go? I wanna go this route. So I'm just gonna kind of push everything to the back, and then we're gonna do a nice tight roll. My daughter always gets me to roll her burrito. She's like, Mom, you're the best burrito roller. And then I say that, and then I'm having my sandwich come apart. But she's like, you're the best burrito roller there is. She said, how do you get them to stay so tight? I said, it's a secret. You got to roll the ends in. So, I'm just going to try to get this back in here. Of course, you know, when you stuff your sandwich, you can expect some of it to come out the sides. And then just kind of keep firmly rolling it. And there you have it. Our nice tuna roll. And I'm going to just cut this baby up and put it on a plate. I'm going to let you guys see what it tastes like, because it tastes so good. Let me get a glass plate. Voila. And just going to get it. Do a nice cut. Look at that. It's gonna be just a great little snack to have for lunch. All right, so I'm gonna clean a little bit of this up and get this out of my way, then I'll come right back and let you see what it tastes like. All right, guys, so I am back for the taste test. I got my little mess cleaned up, so we won't be all in the way. And you know you can't have a good old vegan tuna sandwich without some chips. I know I can't. So I love these chips. These are the only chips I eat besides the tortilla chips I shared with you guys. Because these are the Border Canyon brand. They're, of course, non-GMO because they're potatoes. And I like to make sure that I'm getting nothing that's genetically modified. And they were olive oil and sea salt. The ingredients. This is why I like these chips so much. Because there are only 3 ingredients in these chips. That's potatoes, olive oil, and sea salt. Nothing else is in these chips. When you go to the store and you see that whole list of ingredients in chips, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want that. So why can't you just have a plain chip with just chips, olive oil, and sea salt? So that's what these are. Oh, they're so good. So I'm going to have a little chip with mine. I get this big old bag because, you know, you go to Sprouts or somewhere, they have little bitty bags, like $2.50 a bag. I can go to Sam's Club and get the big 1 pound bag for like $4 and some change. So very good deal for chips like this. And you know, old school, I like putting them and putting a little hot sauce on my chips. So yeah, I'm telling y'all my secrets. So anyway, so we're gonna taste this. Of course, I have my lovely husband who can help me today. So Mr. Coleman.
Yes.
Can I have your assistance, please?
Yes, you may.
Come on over here, sir. So here is my vegan tuna, good catch tuna, which you typically
delicious, y'all.
would eat your own tuna, but today you get to eat my tuna and see what's going on. And so,
see what's going on.
Yeah. So, and again, y'all, he's such a sweetheart. He's taking me to Montego Bay for my big 50, so he surprised me. I was scared to go anywhere because of the pandemic, and so he was like, we're going on this all-inclusive resort, adults only, and it's going to be so much fun.
That's right, baby.
I'm going to feel like I'm 25 again.
Well, all right, girl.
All right.
All right, y'all heard that.
So we get ready to start getting ready and cleaned up for that. So anywho.
Okay.
I go on another tangent. Why do I always do that? I just go off somewhere and be like, because I'm excited, right? I talk a lot when I'm excited, don't I? I do. Sorry. He tells me it all the time. Okay, anyway, I know you guys want to do the taste test. So here is my tuna sandwich. You got to hold it because, you know, the tuna may come out of the bottom. I don't want it to come out, so there's a napkin for you. Kind of just hold it underneath there, maybe. Okay. Keep all those luscious ingredients in there. Uh-oh. Like I'll tell the grandkids, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Wipe them out. Let me see. Let me get it for you. There you go.
I'm not gonna have some chips with this.
You know you want to put, I was going to say, you know you want to put that whole handful of heat. I was like, you just front down.
I really did, but.
Because he don't eat a chip. He wants to go, he don't eat popcorn like that. He goes in there and just.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, this tuna sandwich, y'all, I'm ready to tell you. The texture and everything is there. I mean, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't really taste like tuna. Because it's got like a light fishy taste, but it's not like real fishy, like, you know, like tuna. But other than that, this right here, y'all, you will enjoy it. This is fantastic. I love it. I could eat this. I really could.
You can eat that one?
Yeah, I could really eat this. This is really good. It's meaty. I mean, it's real meaty, of course. And the texture and everything reminds me more like chicken almost. Like chicken, really.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a little firmer.
Yeah.
But I guess when you do the tuna, the whole like steak tunas, that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yes.
How they split it. But it's got the fishy, it's not overpowering fishy. And you could put like the nori flakes or something there. I didn't want to do that. I had those granules, but because I like the taste of it.
Yeah.
So it's got a little slight fishy taste.
Yeah, it's got a little slight fishy taste. I mean, it's not overwhelming, anything like that, but it is what it is. It's a tuna fish sandwich, y'all. And the flavor and the tomatoes and all the stuff you added in there, the onions, the cheese, the cucumbers. I'm telling y'all, good God Almighty.
So nice, refreshing little sandwich. So that's good catch.
Really good.
So I like the Good Catch brand tuna. So if you haven't tried it, maybe try it, see if you like it.
Yes.
If not, you know, you can do your chickpeas. I, you know, do my chickpeas and I make up my own little chickpea salad.
Yeah.
I really like the tuna as well, but sometimes when I'm in a hurry and just want to grab something and go, this was it. So guys, you have it here. Good Catch tuna. This is my ultimate
amazing
vegan tuna
sandwich. You won't
sandwich.
be disappointed. Won't be disappointed.
Well, good. So you guys heard it from him.
Yeah.
So if you like it and you try it, you know what to do.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
And of course,
share, you guys.
Share.
Yes, please share.
Sharing is caring. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. What are you waiting for?
Yes,
I would love to have you follow me here in Cassandra's Kitchen. And if you hit that notification bell, you will get all the up-to-date content as soon as I make it available to you. So again, from Cassandra's Kitchen to yours, we love you. We thank you. Be blessed.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Peace.